beautiful ignited souls, we are ready for a new creation. People, have you seen this or have you heard? This is where I'm going with a gossip term about Brother Polite. He has been very impolite. You watch his video interviewing a young man who was sexually violated for 7 years. And not only the young man, his sisters as well. And that by Brother Polite's teacher, who he calls his spiritual father. And that's what I mean. If you take on a father who has been a pedophile, that's what I mean. That is a defected template, and whatever comes out of that template is also defected. There's a defect, and it will produce after its kind. It's like a template. It's like an ice tray. Whatever shape that you put that water in, when you freeze it, that's the shape it takes. That's what happens. And this Brother Polite, because he had not broken the template by coming and moving away from that teacher completely, he still thought, this is my father. This is my spiritual father. With pride and trying to, after the man had been convicted, which he's still convicted in some prison somewhere or something, he still is adamant in trying to get people to think, well, why didn't you say something before? Why didn't you people speak before? There were 20 people. Are you telling me one of these people couldn't say something? We have history of institutions and people of authority molesting hundreds of even in the priesthood. But everything and every dog has its day. Now, who is being questioned about pedophilia? Who? Who is being questioned right now? Whose action is at question right now? Whose behavior is at question right now? Whose behavior is being questioned right now? This is what I mean about when you come from a lineage of sexual curse, if you like, of sexual violation. That template is somewhere in your psyche. And even if you do not really behave that way, it holds you. You are in a constant struggle unless you heal and break that law. Break that law of silence. Otherwise, you carry on that generational curse. It is a force that creates. The sexual energy is the form that creates. It's the energy of creation. You cannot escape from that. And so you may not be with child, or you may have one child. And if you do not heal from that, your child will pass on that energy. There is a channel. Unless they come in with some magic force when they come into this life to be able to override it, but it's still there. It may be at a dormant stage, but anything dormant has a propensity or a likelihood to come up alive because it's there. You need to break it. Break it to form a new one, like Moses broke the tablet and rewrote the commandments, whichever way it was. Whatever God had given him and written with his finger, or whatever it is, Moses broke it. Perhaps because he felt it wasn't working for the children of Israel. So he broke the tablet. Break that, like whatever it seemed like some medicine that wasn't working. You need to break it. Try a new thing. Because then you have come, this is your way of understanding you are co creator with the universe. It's not all external. You are part of that. So by breaking that, breaking the tablet, you now are taking part of whatever was given and part of whatever has been resonated within you to create. That's what creation is about. It's not all external. It's like your left and right hand. They have to come together to form something new. I leave you with that food for thought on sexual healing and sexual assault, and see how we can heal ourselves. Please like this video and subscribe, and of course join me on Facebook and Instagram, and let's of course stay ignited.